The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien, Tommy O'Brien, and Darrell Martin.
Welcome, folks. Tommy O'Brien, Darrell Martin, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, you get the Dow Industrials down 371, Nasdaq off 119, S&P's down 42. We have gold up 18 bucks, silver on the other side of $14 again,
right.
Up 30 cents. Oil market down $1.50 at 29.73. Bonds, the 10 is up 23 ticks, 30 is up a point and a half. Good old King Dollar is down 5.45. And bottom line, folks, volatility. What a market all week long. Darrell Martin, what's going on?
This is like an amazing market this morning.
Isn't it? Yeah.
We're getting clean trends all over the place. It's fantastic.
You know what's amazing, folks, is that you had markets break lower yesterday, come all the way back, and then you're testing those lows today.
Big time.
And, you know, it's pretty wild watching this whole thing shake out, particularly because it's like, okay, it's just like any of us working out. When you're working out that much, you get tired. And the market's getting tired of these lows right now. That's my take on it. Do you know what I mean? So, and that's when it gets everyone even more scared, okay? Because it's like, okay.
It just compounds.
It does. It does. And the deviance inside the marketplace is pretty amazing. Folks, if you haven't test drove the Nadex product, great time to do it. Come over to our website at TFNN. You can hit the banner on the top, okay, on the side. You bring up the exchange. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account, and you can see how these defined trades work.
So what are you looking at this morning, Darrell?
NASDAQ's what I've mainly been looking at. I'm flat right now. But, yeah, I've been going like short, long, short, long, short, long, just riding it. So it's just right now, just here in the last, like, 2 minutes, it started oscillating around the one deviation level, -1 level.
Okay.
So, but it's trying to decide if it wants to break lower or push on back up. We'll see.
Yeah. Now, I bit on the oil market this morning.
Okay.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Well, what happened?
Going long, looking for it to bounce. Okay.
And what happened is that I'm in a spread, but the spread. Take a look at the spread because it was really intriguing. The spread I had, like I think I put $30 up per contract in to make 70. So it was almost like a binary. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the $100 wide.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 point.
But what I mean by that, because of the fact that was a good risk reward, I saw it. You know, it's like, okay, man, I can. You know, most of the time, what I'm saying, folks, is this: most of the time with the spreads, you don't get that type of leverage.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure. Yes.
So it's like, now I was 35 cents away from the.
Yeah, so we're looking at it. You're in the spread that goes from 29.50 to 32.50. So
right.
And right now it's almost at the very bottom of that entire spread. It's at 29.66, so it's 16 cents off the bottom of the spread of a $3 spread.
Right.
And it looks like you got in at 29.81.5.
Yeah.
So that would have been, I think, 31.50 that you would have been risking out of a 300-point spread. So, you know, your max profit would be somewhere around 270, 268, something. Yeah, no, that's cool, man. You know, for the type of volatility that we have going.
Yeah. And what I've been doing, you know, in this volatile market, you know, let's say if I have 4 of them, if they come in, if they get a double, I take 2 of them off, and then I get my least principal back.
That's
and then,
nice.
You know, then say, okay, you know, let's see what happens here, man. Do you know what I mean?
Oil's been moving to, you know, I don't know if it can pop $2 today.
No, I would say no. But I'm thinking $1. I'm thinking it can go on the other side of 30 again.
Sure.
You know.
Sure.
You know, we'll see where that shakes out.
Definitely.
And I don't know. Someone in the den was saying that that Goldman come out this morning and says, "See oil in a bull market." That'll be pretty funny if they actually say that, because when someone else is saying, yeah, they're crooks, because Goldman's the first one that came out that said that oil's going to $20.
Okay, right.
So it'd be really weird if they just twist this right around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got to get somebody to fill the other side of their orders. You know?
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly.
Totally.
Exactly, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going up. Everybody buy because we're going to sew it on down.
Yeah, big time. Big time.
More points.
Can we let me just put the Bloomberg
Yeah,
up there
you
for
can
a
just
second.
minimize that screen.
That one right there. Okay, so this is pretty cool, folks. So let's go. First, I'm going to go here. I'll go in the NQs first. NQH6. And you know what?
Yeah, oil is down 3 deviations right now.
Is it?
So it has a 0.3% probability of continuing to move down below 29.20.
Okay. Now see this get okay. So what time is it here? Because what I've been yesterday.
It's 10:15.
10:15. Okay. So on this bar, we're looking at the NQs right now, folks. This is what you have with the NQs. We came off the lows this morning. You know, you opened at the lows. Did we open at 4255? No, you went. That's not the open. That's from yesterday. Okay.
You also get that $30 round number, though, man. That's going to serve as probably a pretty good resistance. But,
Yeah, no, listen, we're down here. This is 5 separate bars right now. It's almost like anyone that was selling sold down there, you know. You stay right there, folks. Tommy, Darrell, and I, we're coming right back. Dow Industrials right now are down 400. You get the Nasdaq down 131. S&Ps are down 46. Gold's up 19. Silver's up 29 cents. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Technomental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Technomental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Technomental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionics, oil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's down 366. Nasdaq's down 124. S&Ps are down 43. Let's go to Mike in Dallas. Hey, Mike, what's going on?
How are you doing today?
We're doing great, man. How you been?
Doing great. Listen, Darrell, I just wanted to say that I'm back in your class now.
Awesome.
And, yes, and I think the new charts are just fantastic.
Awesome. That making it nice and clean and helpful for you?
Oh, yes, particularly after my debacle in the futures. But the new ICE and the new training is just fantastic.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
You bet. What I'm also doing is I'm drawing the box spreads on my charts.
That helps so much. To use the rectangle feature on the chart you're using?
Absolutely, yes. I'm using Ninja, of course, but I'm drawing the spreads on the charts, and it really gives me a clear view of what's going on and why I'm making money and why I'm not making money. So, but that's just something
you see it right on there. You see, where am I at in relation to where the market is and the spread is and
Absolutely.
The direction and everything. Yeah.
But it has been good. One other thing I wanted to make a comment on. I tried the weekly binaries, and I put one on Monday, took profit, and it's kind of like me doing the $2 lotto the other night for the big win. And I don't know what you think about that, but for $10 or $15 and see what it does is.
You can have fun with it. Just make sure to buy 30,000 tickets so you can win.
well, I meant the binary. I mean.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I made more money on the binary than I made in the lotto. That's for sure. But anyway, I just wanted to see
what the probability is for most.
A comment on the weekly binaries. You had mentioned at one time that you were looking at that as just kind of something to maybe play with a little bit. And what do you think?
On weekly binaries?
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with them. I mean, they give you more time to play. The thing is they move much, much slower. And you can make as much money in an hour or two. So it's something, if you don't have a lot of time, you just want to put it on and try it. Personally, I'm not real good at predicting what's going to happen in a week. So I'm better at telling you what's going to happen in the next 10 minutes. But
okay. Well,
that's pretty much where I stand on it, I guess.
I made money on it, I thought I'd ask you about it.
Well, if you're making money on it and it's working consistently, then don't let me stop you.
Well, just wanted to ask your opinion. Anyway, the charts are great, and I just wanted to say thank you again and making money today. So, thanks.
Awesome. Keep it up, man. That's awesome.
Tom,
thank you.
Thank you for your TV show. I listen to it all the time, and it really helps.
It's a beautiful thing.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, man. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Let's go over to, I want to see, let's see. Can we get Goldman and what Goldman's saying here?
Well, if you want it, we can just, oh, no, is that not it? Where's the article? It was posted in the den. Here we go.
Oh,
I got it. There we go.
Goldman Sachs sees oil bull market being born in today's crash.
Yep, and that's from this morning at 7:30.
Okay.
On Bloomberg.
It's 7:30. I don't think it got to a low that yet. That's interesting. Okay. And so the reason we're bringing this up, folks, okay, is that Goldman was one of the first firms that came out and said, you know, they thought that oil was going to $20, and that was quite a while ago. And I was like, you got to be kidding me, man. So that's always intriguing, is that, you know, large broker-dealers, when they come in with something like this, it's like, okay, is the whole thing set up already? You know?
Well, you think that if you were going to do that, you think you'd want to tell people further than where you really thought it was going to go, because eventually you're going to want to start taking profit.
Yes.
And you need sellers to keep coming in so you can get out.
Yeah, there's no doubt, man. There's no doubt. So it's almost like that they already...
or they want more help on down to... You know, they want to sell a lot more. You know, you said, it seems like there's nobody down at this point in the market, right?
Right.
So another thing to do, and I mean, this is all manipulative, but to go and say, hey, we think it's flying back up now, because they can't find anybody to sell to because nobody's buying, because they all think it's going to 20.
Oh, that's a good point, man.
So you go out there and say, hey, it's going to fly up.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden these buyers come in and you're like, finally, okay, now I can dump, you know, thousands of contracts of oil on you.
Right.
And you can buy it while I'm selling it.
Right.
I mean, it's how they move the markets. They might as well do it with their voice as well, you know?
That's intense, man.
For sure.
that's that makes more sense.
Of course.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, we need some buyers so we can get that thing down to 20.
You need a good bounce going so we can sell more of it. Yeah.
Yep. And so what they do is they come in, they buy some of it up, they let it drops down. They're like, let's buy it up, let's release an announcement, and then we can sell to all of them as they start trying to buy into that.
Exactly. Bounce. So that the 10-year bond
we'll
today,
find out if I'm right if it goes down to 20, right?
No, I'm with you. The 10-year bond, you know, we did a spike high in that today, folks. It was the first time that the yield actually went under 2%. So if you're getting a mortgage out there, go get it, because it looks to me like that, you know, there was another spike high, and it's like it should have been able to hold, and it hasn't been able to hold with a market down 400. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, really?
Yeah.
You can't hold that bond market today?
Oh, because everybody's hopping in on them.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Safety.
It should be, and it hasn't been able to hold price. You know, the 30 went to all-time highs. Yeah, look at that. All-time high.
And the yield goes up because people pouncing in on it and having to pay more to get in. And
well, the price goes up, the yield goes down.
Right. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. But what's going to happen? I think we're topping out. You know, the 10-year today stayed quite a bit. You know, because even pre-market, pre-Dow Industrial 930 market, the 10-year was up a full point, and it had conviction, man. I mean, it was there.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, at about, let's see, at about 8:15, it was like, bang, someone hit it again. It's like, and that's when the futures, the Dow futures were basically saying we're going to go and open 450 down. It's like, okay, man, who's taking money out of the bond market when the Dow futures are going to be down 450? That's pretty intense.
That's a great way to think about it,
for
sure.
Yeah, because that, you know, fundamentally, that's you know, that's the deal.
Yeah.
So let's go inside the Dow and we'll see if there's any. Okay, so there's nothing positive whatsoever inside the Dow. Intel is the laggard. Intel's down 8%.
That's a number.
That's a number, man. And you're talking about a major company, right?
I'd say so.
Look at that gap down.
Everybody's buying Max.
Yeah. Something's happening, that's for sure. You stay right there, folks. Darrell, Tommy, and myself, we're coming right back. Dow right now is down 330. Nasdaq's off 106. S&Ps are down 36. We're going to be right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
TFNN is excited to offer a brand new piece of market scanning software unlike anything the industry has ever seen. John Logan and his team have spent years developing their market profile tools to finally be able to release the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. And right now you can get a 2-week trial absolutely free just by visiting TFNN.com and providing us your name and email address. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is the premier market profile-based scanner in the industry. Powered by the acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner is a standalone desktop software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Within 3 minutes of signing up, you can have the software downloaded and running on your computer with a complete roadmap of market indicators and inflection points to trade off using the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. Sign up today and try this amazing piece of software by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go take a look at you got a little bounce going on out here. You got the Dow down only 333. Nasdaq's down 107. S&Ps are down 36. And when Mike was calling, he was talking about the binary, the weeklies.
So
right?
this is timely, right?
Yeah.
So writing articles, and Darrell writes some stuff over here for binaryoptions.nadex. And so what I looked at, so on Tuesday when I wrote something, I went over just kind of the weekly binary option market just to take a look at how much premium was priced in to each one. And you can only get basically a 4-to-1 for a 500-point move, because there was, and that would kind of be talking about what Darrell talks about, where they're going to move really slowly because you have 5 full days of action that you're paying premium for, really. Right. And looking for a 500-point move, you're still going to have to pay $20 for that trade. So what was cool was the Dow was trading at 16,275.
Because we brought this up Monday,
we did,
right?
We talked Tuesday.
Tuesday,
we brought it up.
Yeah.
So it was trading at 16,275 Monday morning at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay? And then, ironically enough, interestingly enough, yesterday at almost exactly 4:15 on the close, which is exactly 24 hours remaining in the weekly binaries, the Dow was trading at 0.07 away from where it was Monday morning at 6:30. Yeah,
that's crazy.
It was 16,275.47 to 16,275.40.
That's amazing.
Which is pretty incredible. So, I made some comments just about looking at it, but really the whole article was basically just like, check out these two different points in time of the same market, basically. And you can see how the market would fluctuate. And this is great if Mike wants to take a look at it, because you can see the exact same strike prices for the exact same indicative index underlying it, essentially the exact same price, except you just get to see what it was at Monday and what it was at Thursday at 4:15. And so all of that time has passed.
It eroded.
Right.
So let's take an example. Let's look at one of them.
So one I looked at real quick. Now this is, ironically enough, with the moves we had today too, there's really some substantial plays that you could have made with the binaries. But I was looking at, so it's at 16,275. So we've been looking at 300 points up or down.
Okay.
Okay. So to start the week, 300 points up or down, you were looking at about $31 you'd be risking for $69 in profit. So slightly better than a 2-to-1.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're profitable, if you're successful, 2-to-1, 1 out of 3 times, you're making money. But that's for a 300-point move on the week in the right direction.
Yes. Right.
Now that same move last night. Now it's going to be vastly different because it should.
Right.
There's 5 full days of trading in this environment compared to 1. But you go from paying 31 to paying 16.75 to make 84, and that pushes it to over even a 5-to-1, 7-to-1. Where you're coming in.
Yeah.
So it's just a cool. I just couldn't believe that it was within 0.07 after all this volatility too. Where you look at it, nobody would ever think that because it's moved so much. And you get to examine the markets at the strike prices to see what those types of risk.
And so if we looked at it right now, because now it's expiring this afternoon, so let's look at that one right now just to see.
Those. Well, I mean, the market is so far from where we were last night.
Right.
Yeah. But they're almost. I don't know what are you going to look to compare. There's no market in most of these.
Look at that. Well, what's so cool about that.
I mean, that's
but if we looked at that yesterday too, there was no market, and then the Dow came back $300, right? You see what I'm saying? Because it's like a daily now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
Sure. The market's always fluctuating. I'm not sure what you're. Yeah. There's vast.
Yeah. Right.
Yes. That would have been different with the Dow 300 points away from where it was when I screen captured it.
Yeah.
I agree.
You're gonna love it. Let's go to Carlos. Carlos, what's happening, brother?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. Good morning, Darrell. How are you guys?
Morning, Carlos.
Doing great, man. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing very well, thank you.
Good.
Tom, I have a question related to FCX.
Okay.
Okay, I have some free shares that I made on the move that it did on September.
Okay.
I sold part of my position and I keep 1/5 of that position.
Yep.
Now, this is what happened. Since I leave those for a court trade, I bought options on this one, and my question is, even though Freeport-McMoRan is down, those options are up, and I don't understand why. Can I give you the strike price on those?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see right here. Because today I was expecting a real bad day for that. And
watch this, folks. This is so cool. What he's saying. Right.
So I don't want to sell those since they're already free. Okay. It's $8.50.
Okay.
Is the strike price, and
what month?
February the 5th is the expiration.
Sorry, when? February?
No, it wouldn't be the 5th because they expire always on the 3rd week
if it's
of the month.
February.
Yeah.
It would be maybe the 19th.
The 19th, yeah. So it's the 8 strike price.
850.
850, okay. And they're the calls, right?
I don't see.
Yes, calls.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't have an 850 here. I don't have an 850 here, Carlos. I'm trying to.
Well, it goes here on my.
Oh no, you listen. I just might not have it. I'm not sure.
Okay.
You know, I got a Bloomberg up. If I can bring up Thinkorswim on the other side.
Sorry, and what do you have for a market on those, Carlos? I just want to make sure we're talking. I mean, right now, what do you see as a price on whatever you have right now? Because the 8 calls are way out of the money on this, and that's why.
Oh, yes. You see here. Okay, right now they're showing. Are you asking how much are they worth right now? They show here 0.25 cents.
Yeah, we're on. I don't think it's an 850.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you're looking at, Carlos. Is it FCX? That call would not be worth a quarter, so I'm not sure what you're looking at. Maybe that's where. Right now, to put it this way, okay, what we're looking at are the February options that expire on the 19th of February, and they have strike prices available, and you can see it on Tiger TV if it's there. And as you start going up to either 7, 8, or 9, it's trading at about between like 4 and 6 cents, 6 and 8 cents, 9 and 10 cents. Even the $7 strike price in February right now is trading 9 cents by 10 cents. So I'm not sure what you're looking at in terms of a February 5th expiration.
Platform.
I'm sorry?
I have a Thinkorswim platform.
Okay.
And yeah, the only thing is, since I have different days, I noticed they barely moved today, and I was expecting a move down. And yesterday when it moved up, they moved very well. But yeah, that was only my concern that maybe I'm just a bad speaker.
I'm pulling up Thinkorswim right now. And
yeah, he's logging into his Thinkorswim account just to see if we can maybe see what's going on in there and see what maybe you're looking at.
You stay right there.
That sounds expensive, Carlos. Yeah. At 25 cents, if it actually was somehow expiring at that point, because it's so far out of the money. So I would just make sure that you're clear on whatever we're looking at here.
And just stay right there.
Yeah, we're gonna see what we can do during the break.
I'll be here. Thank you.
Dow right now is down 333. Nasdaq's off $110. S&P's are down 36. We're gonna be right back, folks.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 327. Nasdaq's off 110. S&Ps are off 36. We're talking to Carlos, and we're talking about the Freeport McMoRan FCX and some strikes that he has. Carlos, what we're showing on, we found the 850s, so they're the weeklies.
Yeah, and just to go through, so when you pull up the Thinkorswim, there are different weekly options, right, within the month, but still, Carlos, we're struggling to find anything close to what you're talking about in terms of the 850s having anywhere of a market.
What was the expiration on that?
I think he was saying
February the 5th.
I mean, that's just too big of a move to be valued at a quarter regardless, Carlos. You know what you're talking about. Nobody would be paying a quarter for an option at $8.50 if the stock's at $4 in 2 weeks.
We're looking at no market, zero.
Are you sure it's an $8.50 and not like a $4.50?
Yes, no, it's $8.50, and since I have different for February, March.
Yep.
I noticed they're barely moving down.
Yeah, no, that's not. We can't find anything to agree with that. Just so.
What you might be looking at is that there's no one would buy it off you, okay? But yeah, if you want to buy one, they'll sell you one.
Right, there's no bids.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that doesn't mean anything. Just you can always buy something, but now you got to sell it back. So there's no market when there's not a bid.
Sure.
Well, basically, looking at everything below, I mean, I'm not sure which one of the February weeklies we're looking at because there's like 5.
There is 5, right.
But anyways, if you look at it, I mean, you got 50 cents, 8 cents, 50, 50, 50 that's showing the offers.
They're just throwing anything out.
And these are 50s all the way down.
Right.
And even the 8s are 17 cents, like the current offer on the call side.
Right. Yeah, so maybe that is what you're seeing there, Carlos.
So Carlos, watch how this works. Now, this used to be a deal that, when the retail investors first were coming in the market, even in 2000 it used to work, but it worked really not well. But in 1995, 96, 97, something like this, when people were just getting used to these setups, what would end up happening is that we would throw out offers all the time, okay, overnight. And what would end up happening is that, maybe once every couple months, right, someone would buy your stock, right, for some stupid price, right? Yeah. And that's what you're looking at there. So, all of us can do that right now. You could go out there and say, hey, the guy's at 50 cents. You could go out there and say, hey, I want to sell it at 45 cents. If someone buys it, guess what? Someone just bought your stock.
And just to put it, to tie it back in to the bull bear binary option hour, I mean, the same thing's going to happen in the binary option market.
Yes.
So, I mean, just to throw it up here real quick, I mean, guess what? There's offers on binary options as high as you want to go.
Right.
So, if you want to go buy a binary option that the Dow is going to close at almost 16,800, well, there's a market for it, and they'll sell you that for $375 right now. Exactly. And you can see though that it barely even changes to the tune of 100, 200. It's the same exact market over 400 points because guess what? It's pretty much a meaningless number once you get above where there's actually a bid and an offer.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Tom, thank you very much. And can you tell me? I got some calls on gold. But I usually sell in the morning when I place them, expecting a bounce like I did with oil yesterday.
Did you sell that one? I hope.
Say that again?
Did you sell that call yesterday?
Well, I ended up selling when the market was going up, Tom.
Yeah.
And I want to hold them, but my finger couldn't hold it. Just click on it and sell it.
Perfect.
And the thing is, I sold OXO, Morgan, and Chevron, and the one you told me to cover. And now GLD, and I got some contracts. I wanna hold them a little longer, even though today went up and actually pulled back a little bit this morning.
Yeah.
And I know you're bullish on gold at this point for a rebound.
Yeah.
And I'll see during the day if I can keep it. But that's my next move.
You're an animal, man.
No. Everything I try to do is based on what I have learned from you, and I really appreciate that.
No, listen, I'm just joking with you, but that's you're moving quick, and that's you have to move quick in this market, man. There's no doubt, No doubt about it.
I don't know if I told you. I am trying to, after so many years of listening to you, I'm trying to go full-time trading.
Yeah.
And this has been more than 6 months that I'm doing it.
Okay.
And I'm trying to take step by step. Even before I try options, I practiced so many years.
Okay.
And I still have to learn a lot.
What happens with options, and Darrell can tell you quite a bit about this too, is that you're going to hit it big and a few times, and what you got to do in between that though is like, okay, you got to keep taking money. You always want to keep taking money in the market, but in the option market you absolutely have to do it. Okay, because they fluctuate from positive to negative so quickly. It's unbelievable. Sure. And it's so tempting not to take it, because if you can get 2 or 3 days of it going with you, it's like, oh my God,
Yes.
But just, the same thing happens, that it's good, it's bad, it's good, it's bad. It's that quick.
It's quick, like you're saying.
It's quick, man. Cooking, brother.
Thank you very much.
Okay, man.
Have a nice day, guys.
Thanks,
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Let me just look at this Dow for a second. So the Dow, it's going to be wild, too, because we're closed Monday. Yeah, see, the Dow's putting in.
I know, this week's been so quick. You said that at the break, and I was almost like, wow, that's right. Not often do you make it all the way through to Friday, and you're not even aware that Monday's a long weekend.
Exactly.
That's been quite a week.
It has. There's no doubt.
Trading is one of the few professions where we complain about holidays.
I'm not complaining about Monday. I'm good, man.
We're not complaining.
Man, the markets aren't open. This is closed.
No, as Tommy says, it's interesting. In our profession, everything is front-loaded at the beginning of the year. Because once you get by February,
we get a nice holiday in February. We have presidents, we have MLK, and then once we make it to
Friday.
That's it.
And then Good Friday, and then we're pretty much done in terms of we'll see
it may go away.
Memorial, Labor Day, and then back to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Maybe July 4th.
We need a few more holidays in there.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
Maybe a 3-day weekend once a month,
That'd be perfect.
It would.
My daughter, the school she went to when she was in like pre-K and first grade, where my wife used to teach at, they had a fall break, and it was like the best thing ever. Like everybody has spring break?
Yes.
And they get a week off? They also had a fall break as well, 1 week off in the fall, and that was awesome.
That is awesome.
We have that as well.
And then nobody else is off, so we'd all go out and we'd go to take her to Disneyland, stuff like that. It'd be fun.
We did similar stuff, right? My school had not a staggered week, but it was small private school at least, so that you were staggered from the regular public school breaks, and so you could kind of do the same thing where maybe you'd go to the water park or go to the.
It was empty. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
Now she just skips out and goes to rodeos. So.
Yeah, cowgirl.
That works too, I bet, right?
Yeah, she has like 7 days straight of rodeo at the end of the month. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah.
Cooking. You stay right there, folks. Darrell, Tommy, myself will come right back. And don't forget, get some great programming coming up today. We got Mr. Basil Chapman coming up next. Swim lessons, Steve Rowe, Dave White. We'll be back this afternoon. You stay right there, though. We're all coming back right now. Dow down 330, Nasdaq off 116, S&Ps are down 38. We're going to be right back.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
It's 2016 and TFNN has a brand new programming lineup to kick things off. Starting January 4th, Swim Lessons by Thinkorswim and TD Ameritrade will be airing 5 days a week at noon Eastern Time. Join hosts Scott Connor, Kevin Hinks, and Cindy Faber as they host their daily options program live at noon 5 days a week with no commercials for the entire hour. Nico DeHaan and Paige Clark will be moving their program, Living a Primal Lifestyle, to twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 a.m. until 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Wake up with Nico and Paige and start your day off right. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour by Nadex will now be live Mondays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Start and end the week with the three hosts, Tom O'Brien, Tommy O'Brien, and Darrell Martin, as they break down the world of trading binary options and spreads. For all the details on the new 2016 programming lineup, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 359. Nasdaq's off 130. S&Ps are off 42. And this is just continuing to hammer away at this bottom. Let's just see in the S&Ps how we're doing this. So we take a look at this. The range thus far has been from 1860 to 1882. You're at 1872 right now. I gotta get this a little bit closer. I'm gonna figure out how to get that line off there too. Okay, so
it's okay. I think that line is yesterday's close, just as it gets tied in. The horizontal line.
Right. Hey, 1871. We're right. 1871.75. You know, you get underneath that, you can get to 67. So this is going to be interesting watching how it handles this this number right here. The NQs.
I'm loving the NQs, man. All morning, just bam, bam,
aren't they fun to trade? Fun's the wrong word. What happens, folks, is that
it's fun. It's fun. Fun's a good word.
At $20 a point, they move. They can move 10 points in a heartbeat. You know.
I'm up 10 already. I locked in 10. I'm trailing my stop.
Right, which is dynamite. They like. Okay, so I'm bringing the NQs up right now. They're going after their low. This is going to be wild watching this shake out. So, and that's going to be, let's see, how many minutes in? So you get 4 minutes in, and you're going into a bar with 32,000 contracts, and thus far we've done 8,200. So that's going to be a nice test. It's, you know, that should hold. So the low out there is 4113. We're at 4130 right now. That's where defined risk comes in, folks, in a huge way. You know, because we're not suggesting you go over to the futures market either. Because what does happen inside that futures market, the range is so much larger that you absolutely can't put a stop in for like 2 or 3 points at S&Ps or, you know, even 7 or 8 or 10 on the NASDAQ, because it's like you just get stopped out every second. You know what I mean? On either side. It wouldn't matter which side you're on.
And with more volatile markets, since you get bigger moves, you balance that by using larger stops and lower size.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know, it's, or you get into the Nadex and you can go do the dailies. Well,
it's nice having your risk defined when you can swing 400 points by the morning, you know?
Seriously.
Yeah. No, that's, I mean, for sure, right?
Oh, it's unbelievable, actually. Yeah. It's absolutely unbelievable. Inside the ND, let's go see. Go ahead.
Took the NASDAQ. I'm done. Profit.
That's a beautiful thing. This is pretty intense. Inside the NDX 100, folks, there's only one stock that's positive out of 100 stocks. That is
EA
Electronic
Sports.
Arts,
Yeah,
up a dollar.
EA Sports, the video game. Yeah, Electronic Arts, but just so does everyone.
Yeah.
And I think
Gaming.
That's it. I feel like just in watching CNBC that I saw something about them.
Right.
It would make sense for them to be the only stock that's up, as in some type of news just for that company, right?
Dave White's out there buying a bunch of video games.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
He's driving that EA Sports market.
Totally.
Hey.
Well, he was talking about the new. There's a company that whole virtual thing is really good now. It's I
was reading an article yesterday, and somebody was saying that virtual reality could be, you're talking about $100 billion industry within like 10 years. And you can see, we were even talking about this last night with somebody, how there's not many game changers left, as in right now, as in bigger TVs, faster computers, no. But guess what? That could change everything in your house, your computer, your office, your car, everything.
Totally.
Yeah.
You stay right there, folks. Basil's coming up. Swim lessons, Steve Rhodes, Dave White, myself. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Darrell, thanks so much, man. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, man.
All right. Thank you.
Go get him, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.